Ding dong. Ding dong 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 dong. Dong 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 dong. Ding dong dong dong. Ghana for Ghana for your mama kwaba your mama ever and program so it's for Ghana for Ghana for Ghana for I don't want to be brave some more journey and come on kitchen please. This is what actually. You don't want so much journey. Variety, how life with you. Who are you? What's your name? Yeah. Okay, it was a form of answering. And you know, and a very serious program here. They bring very crazy program. Topics here crazy. Action on point. Someone can say no grow, say no grow. Yedi ni yedi bremo. Asam na amba bonti anka yenso yenka. Nta aba bonti ni yenso yebeka. They say no grow. The no grow will me there. You don't know. We don't know. We doesn't know. It's more funny. Muhe video we mami na I don't know how they started. It's no. Greetings for Serwaa. Masa. Fina has called Ghana. Who is that? And you know, muhe video mami me ba se here. Why?
The chimpena, impena tribu ha a telephone sumpena, a be also a radio sumpena, impena tribu ha a long distance relationship. Wouldn't another danko a gufuado, president of Ghana, a chimpena, Sebio, moye intimate, and I'll be able to say, only president, my man kind of straight now, because very important. These are, did you ever had intercourse with Nana Danko Ekufuado? One Ekufuado enya inkitahudie da.
Okay, so the answer to that question, I've met him physically, yes. And let me tell you, I'm not a baby, he's not a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And before people meet to have such encounter, they have discussions.
Yeah.
I know Senko Bibri have been questioning because of my sexuality and whatnot. But what I can say is Ekufuado in bed is no more than a woman himself. So it was discussed. He has erectile dysfunction. There's no news about that. And so I saw him like another woman. And yes, I have had intimate relationships with him.
Mebajo oka brofonkwa ubetumi achire motwi se na yanoma omutia no omubeti asiye misro.
That's right. Question abusa me answer no say ane.
But oka bi kan say onye bema na sabi president.
Okay, me say me nya akra no nso nya akra na ansa na obi ni obi be hia ko edem no. Mature people no they discuss enti wono onim me sexuality Ghana for no dey kasa bebre no ne man na nam no yesi but Ekufuado na ankasa no me say me ne da ho out say dem ne oba da ho enti enye news na ya discuss de da
enti na it is a companionship yeah opeso just a president ni huni ho and na just companionship you spend the time together
yeah na say sir
na sa na opeso che mate sia yamra eye de kofa nsem we nyina baaye no ye hana ye hu pictures bi na wote presidential jet team eno no ekofa nsem bebre ba Ghana se eye den na ketesie sebio onye politician ye nim se or security clearance ade chin ya oti presidential jet team twitwa pictures na me kai say all the pictures we be mamen try na etifo so ebia pictures no manye bi ehu no omoso enya idea of the year king ema pictures to say picture we na edin kan ya ebaaye na manfo busa ho nsem Inti echire no ebi beka ho emi hu picture bi so eti say na wote presidential jet him echire no pictures bi to say eba na dankwa Akufo the president na nkasa so eti jet him it looks like say ebi na wote in opposite because sibia picture ne tie no in fact let me show all the pictures senior beya because me pese beja bibia o me pese obiate eye de ye kan nyina ase eye chief of staff so so te eye presidential jet nim yehu ye service no omusuo ma almost serve eye mo na mo jet nim no. Now my question is, I'm sorry, answer my system need delay kaka. There are a lot of people online now. Slow your system now. My question is say, Edian Akwenya, when the mouse Akwenya no mautumi kotena presidential jet na unya that security clearance no. Nipa wine and the boa mautumi join his presidential jet na eko Kumasi no.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. And Sana me isasem na no pesa me ka se Hobson ede audio bia na me ma me kasa wo mu se oh we share president nka uni manka wo ka so wo fa ne asomesi meaning said that will come after na sa audio no dem pesa me ka fa ho ne say at my age not everybody I've encountered with and me ma minimum no. So my mother didn't know that I knew the president earlier. But to whom in a picture be I posted in 2019 was when she did that audio. Okay, so now question will be no presidential jet no Akufo-Addo himself na me Ghana me call Ghana July of 2019 my birthday and na ma call Ghana me have my time. He was in France until me communicate you who say me Ghana no me come Ghana man kra no and no decide so person who me and me man ya aware say me nya time in no because time or be free in France me bano me so me baba akusu birthday July sa I would want to return and celebrate with me bano and he was able to convince me say me na me bano nkasa and me man who say adwuma mo so then I was able to get time off from work until free in France beland day you know edana na adwona na ofre me no me kasa say ade chia obekọ program bi program na ye Saturday until say fly Friday near Kumasi. And I agreed to it. Not that time, no, we didn't cry the information. Ama JK Travel and Tour. Amasa Nipano Afreme. I arrange different tickets. I said I won't leave Ghana the date I was supposed to leave, but me change kakra. So Akufo-Addo nankasa NMA me kwine. And in fact, me cry time and I was say me share or more around 8 p.m. for the flight. No, I was busy somewhere with East Legon. SIB Chemuko soon to the time. They waited about 45 minutes for me. Until somewhere, no, trying no more channel. And my smile, I think the driver Joseph or somebody else, bad than a car, the lady, me car because he thought send me there be a Jubilee airport no one. So when he parked in the car, the lady me on airport road, come Accra to that baby a normal one. And in fact, people were even asking, say, "In a lady, why you're trying about 45 minutes for her?" So getting on that flight, the Akufo-Addo invited.
Now, Oko through any security check because President need to quine. Wine and esaka sa trip no nipa wine and okay so almost happening. And which checks Ben Oko Mansana to me Ekunya President Jet Matna.
Me pacho my security checks BMT. Me pake me car and kasano. Na me you can say me students for Marik be me pake car na nipa no man in the car be di me ni mo no e ma me see na me yi me luggage e no ano na che se o mo kro ma twen me ache nti na o ma abegina flight na no a o mo twen se me ba me duru hwa na good evening ye che ano na madam for me nam so ye o che ano e no ano obi an check hwe nipa no mo flight ni me ankasa Mr. Oseakoto
okay, Agric Minister.
Yes.
Okay.
Chief of Staff, Akufo-Addo and Kasa brother Bamti, and Anebadukua, and then the rest were, I guess, security team. But there was the Anya checking here.
President daughter Dokua, no, so Eka flight no.
But the Chief of Staff, so an assistant lady did the Wendy, no, so come.
Okay. Now summarize this for us. Mokodru Kumasino, what happened?
Oh, you could do Kumasi Friday and you. So what happened was normal introductions. You know, Madame Funi, a friend as Messi, Evelyn, Benny, meet my Badukua, that kind of thing. Drink Ben or Benum sort of thing. And we had drinks, and BB very strange for me because it was the first time meaning the took Kumasi with these people. And when I checked, my luggage had been put in my bag. I see the same room with him. And my imagine say, hey, even big man like this, Christ, over to trim I would think that the Nipana bag, this is a separate room from yours, maybe a middle of the night, you guys figure yourself out. But that made me think, say, Adia or tie, you know, Nipano ye bags, many a kufu in it's now, it's free flights, and the meaning it's not the same car, a call, in Shayaso Honum. I could stay or tune for a guest house. And you drew on my bags and his were put in the same room.
Now, Otun for guest house or no? Why not a stay or
Chief of staff na me say when stay or say or program be done you remember baby when stay or. But I think almost everybody else that was on board stayed there.
Okay.
In fact, the room I stayed in, no. Akufo-Addo Badokua stayed in the room right next to us.
Now, what can you say about this picture? Sorry, I think this is the picture I'm looking for. I just want to.
Off.
What can you say about this picture?
And see that picture, no, it was a year in 2 parts. That's why Saturday on a panel call time or more like yada any panel, yada that body, no. Then we came back home, had lunch, took a nap between 12 and 4. Into this picture was taken around 4:15-ish in the afternoon of Saturday, July 20th, 2019. Na ya ready a year no ankasa, and we are sitting on the bed in the room where we had to stay, so called Otun for guest house. And sadly enough, I saw a photo, I think March 6, 2020, and I felt really, really bad and sad. And that photo was Akufo-Addo's wife. She also had photos I know I posted to Facebook within that environment, and I really felt bad that he would carry girlfriends to the same room where he sleeps with his wife.
Okay, I'm trying to find a picture you usually for a year poster, no? Which I am not finding, but I think my team will get it for me. It was a room you guys shared. The reason why me winning is say, so share these pictures me put it on the screen. We are building a story here. Maybe say a month for sorry. Maybe say a month for the beginning of everything. Seneba you be drew na all count one seminar. A month for better was say the all cano. Be a problem nina free. Because as I speak to you now, I know say majority of Ghanaians know any what you have gone through about a year One Akufo-Addo in Kitahun. There's one particular picture I am trying to find to put on the screen for you to at least confirm this picture. Now, Sebio, it's here for Ensube who say this particular room you are talking about, you know, and no one the same room you took this picture, because I want to ask say Ankasa na ucha picture, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. A man for person say even the pictures we are seeing no crampono, they are all Photoshop pictures, and that pictures no enyo. There's a flaw to our production today, but I think I found a picture. I'm sure there's a specific reason to person the picture we to screen so senebeya obia oshibiano. You explain that picture and we move to other matters. People will understand your story. Now, picture we. A picture we. We are very, very sorry. The system is quite slow because there are so many people online right now. Inti ama picture we. The first picture me share now ne Ekufuado ewo dem a say yehwe mo chia. The all kind na say the motim pan so no you could see say picture na see in panitini so no eno an isi wo background no room color no the same thing. Picture we picture bang.
Picture where me and me try me nine na da ho no and I say o hwe entuma na e wo me nan ano na obehu say entuma na na efira me na de kwa yi no now we were supposed to get up around 4 and get ready me sorry jano until no da ho no and I'm the one that took the picture actually and me na me nine da ho no.
So you can confirm and say Neba Dukia came to the room and saw you in his room.
Oh, so on one or share red t-shirt or that one. In fact, I think that's the one in Nokra Dukuano herself came in the room, not to papa, and I had to tell her say the man is in the bathroom taking a shower. Her room was right next to mine. We sat in the same car. I mean, we had chat. We ate together on the same dining table. It's not a big deal.
Who else came to the room whilst you were there?
I think that so we were supposed to stay till Sunday evening. Saturday, and I had an emergency in the evening and decided I'll leave there. And while he was trying to convince me to stay because now it's your call for her on it, Mr. Seaku to call and they wanted me to escort them. And he all tried to convince me, I'm still there. I have to go. I have a pressing way to go now. He had just finished taking a shower or found the phone Fred, one of the bodyguard, Kofi. And I was shocked to know that he was there naked and Kofi would be able to walk in there to ask him, say, or friend or then, and then he was instructing and said, on friend a brother, now the brother no be free than any reno. Now the brother no in who says or more qua on the.
Okay, great.
So I'm muting me hona make a say. Ghana for Ghana.
Very powerful audio.
Which one?
A video now, boy. No.
Very powerful. Okay. And they started and the intel officer is powerful. They just.
I think that the major part of interview, has already been out there, Serwaa Broni Kasa in her communications previously, Aka, most of them now were names and Mudada. So there were few information be out the car na because any name dada. So one of them me Kaya and I say, and they said now she came back to accept the fact that on a President Naibi Bida in her earlier now no better na Facebook she had said several times say President na pen on pen on all those communities, but na yes, but so me too na kasa enoyente, but still kasa.
Sorry. Let me be say into near one in a engine.
Okay, so the explanation and they say that time na on per se what was it? Like she didn't want the attention to be on the BB. Yeah, I mean she gave an excuse for that,
the excuse made sense to you.
I mean, Diana Metimaka, at the end of the day, Waba out Asamba Bay accepted the fact that the Obakan Eliano na or to for a reason. Intina or one cano, Senanka, or yes, but it's Obakan. But you brought to the matter. You see, the whole issue, no, a bit confusing to me. Because as a group in a yedi or Ghana, first of all, Obi, according to Serwaa Broni, Oshia president no ANC mall also one of the malls. Na ononkwane nam at the time he was not the president. With my calculations, no, he was a flag bearer or something. So my question is, anti flag bearer nana at that time no nam mall ho akushia oba afro oba no na kobon komo ne ade, and then before then no now we can, I mean yati audio bia or catch hopes and say oh ushia me no ke also ma me no introduce me ye no na because they were introduction there. I on me crampo na say yeah when na sakofo ba house MPP for ba ho na no dia wa nyenti na be yanka. So then I go confused when I heard this part. So see share no na that for being a nam and a president so enkwana na nam no. I was like, okay, so first one no any audio na yatene I don't know. Kevin and Miss Sandy, but na me bisa o me fee, but want
na ubisa ma ohu ana se na ubisa ma yina se na benya clarification na
yes na me phone no na me hwe interview no na me bisa se nka bi anka Kevin bet ba
want
na so
Kevin and sister apart no
yeah I guess Kevin may not have heard audio now hopes out earlier. So I'll campaign him for that. Say, yeah, no, because the interview technically was, well conducted. It seemed well conducted, even though I feel said there were some shenanigans. But my kind of
what is Nkrofo can also can be
what is Nkrofo can make the issue. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that and pair all they have said earlier. Omo lawyers Bermu and all that. What you say, and then Ebeka, baby omo bit me akwa drew and baby omo me call and all those things. So there was a compromise be at a point. Kevin was also a bit handicapped kakra when it comes to say we pushing on a bit more information, or maybe you know and say uncle into say we pushing because nka obi to say kwakwana enya Serwaa Broni say the questions will be bisa. I guess near the same questions that Kevin maybe due to maybe negotiations those are some of the points I walk story no more and man a bit confusing kakra. Now let's come back to the bigger picture. A whole president of a country, which is Ghana, and Obia accusing of perpetrating a crime, a robbery using national apparatus to say a friend was saying national security. Na Abubodin, referring to CID in Penny 4 here and there with audio recordings and all that. Now, I expect some of these allegations are ebano should be given that necessary attention to get it out of the way once and for all. Because you see, the Emmanuel Kobane say, see, Jana sa so we may not be fair to nipa bi like as a citizen, as a Ghanaian, as a media, it is a nukrebi womu, say nukrebi ni mo. The finality of this matter should be say the president himself in throne a wo twa to ne so na ensem ne ye no kra. The kwan also omo ne fa so. Omo fa ne fa so. That's okay, me tell at America na yesu no ma ye bu asem go ne so e wo ye kan say America. We see no was untua but ye untua on call Ghana 10th January. It I expect a senka say almost say enye no kra. This woman should have been sued by now. Why are we waiting? What are we waiting for? Obi suno. Na omoncha say ampa. This issue is not true and Ogu president anymore say to that extent. Now obi who say na by way sir. But say ko ba say as obi else so we can one even you accuse a whole national security. National security for my abonti make say hey as ma kan obo. Yen kai said they say your security men no etuka ekwa because I know that national security should at least have a record of the omonkro for any adwuma anymore every day. It's about now these communications should have been debunked straight up. They will say okay adwuma na mo bo adwuma ni. But see Janice say oh wakana tra now because Ghana Assembly obi amfa ho ntino. Yen Janice I na akwakoye some way. So it's by now no. I was saying ka bi about so what say omo hu no. Say omo be ye out of omo kind of fie no mo enye yi omo pe kakra ma no ne ade o kan nyina wo bobo din omo eba ye ne eba ne nchen ne ade nyina. Enti samre no I was say by now ka ye hu action bi ne hu se ne e be si akọ but say amafo ye din won nsem hu saa ne yetete hu saa. I don't think say ne kwaso ano. And especially when the accusations have gone far to the front of a Flagstaff House or that Jubilee House at the gate because we chief of staff we bought Nanado Badin we bought he like security for one another change our which is some way say ampa then yes some way so because security for Jano no number na no so there get some way I don't mean there but say no more I ain't mean come was but say I'm padia nene me am entiase because also ne ba no ho nim so ne shedem and sometimes but me expect say by now action be ensu you who say one ade papa and one ade bone say no crash so dey nye bone and one say wa babonti no be catch him media and I say yeah many and I say be but say robbery ni sa man dey obi nim ho hwe I mean it could be true say be robbery ni ade no obi anim ho hwe just a coincidence what I say but me while be a dey dey ba mu you could just let it go it be amount for the best propaganda there but I mean why when you so be body so say obeya omumra na hopsin no so no hopsin why aye ne ho dua broni e wo saa nsem mu be ma wo twe ma nso le enfa bi da what I say on hwe na so be jai saa de na kwan on be fa so on be so asam on for so no kra na ma asam no kra ye ho nya saa onya saa what I say I mean my just say what Broni e be first second lady like first
Papa Capital. Don't imagine it because it won't happen. Don't even imagine
how beautiful she will dress to compete Samira. But anyway, but I think that Kevin Taylor had an exclusive. But interestingly, you see, say the Ghana media no, I want so many aunties as in we like and see a cry and we hear some bang. Ubi so be out assembly hen. why cry na mo kana se bi you go see say enti esem ye di atre here kwa ye chama mo nte ye chama Paul adu watch mo nte wo abu ba ho good evening cry you say wo ye go to pa e ka yi akasa me mo atwe pene pepa betra ho come out of the peace aka ye washi but eja over the yeah the yellow pass with the
We are a suspect. We are a suspect.
yeah
We are a suspect.
which you post on my meeting you make yeah you go to pa Addo you there me jam what be maybe I can't continue and I'm just about to be but at the end of the day
What do you mean? What do you mean? Say when you me there make questions that me say me bisa keke me bisa question me. I don't even think I even have much to say. Then me person me bisa ne say, I mean, what is the point of her talking about it now? Why now? What does she stand to gain? What's in it for her? Kevin Taylor wagye gyina mu dendenden na wɔka no. Yen titi krom he ya na papa no issue bae. Did he even bother say okwa akofa sankrofo ekofo mo ye involved na ba be interview omo ana? Is Nanado the only president that has chopped somebody? I'm not saying I'm condoning what he has done. Yes, security near maybe a war one chain, you know, one take security we see any serious thing near maybe no, but I'm saying say is Nanado the first president to do this? A whole quote unquote the top or number one in the whole world, which is America, president to cry Oval Office, into what I don't get it. We no ne cra ni sing. You mean person ne cra woman sister ending.
I just say so okay nya hwe it's the wa conclude asem na we
Oh, there be mean can say but I'm saying say ka all can who ka say Ghana media for ni bia yomu so mu hu ye mpese ni say ne cra anything or pese die na yenye and I'm pese
say indeed say wa perpetrators are crime na or allege na I think say it was said by now parliament cra sum I had say in conformity say be petition parliament to start impeachment process for president. I may radio baby, but me name say I'm pampa there. And if and also see it true, I think say now I'm all for try to push the matter to the final me I ready see all. Say I mean me I just want a conclusion to this matter where somebody will be vindicated or somebody
but my thing is say my question is say why now though? Is it money that she's looking for or I mean I don't get it.
No, she according to her, and they also when you PTSD and
From
PTSD
what?
From the ordeal I'll go through in the hands of the supposed
national security, yeah.
Yeah, ewo ekwan chain ewo do akwan so say a central university
was see more attacking no said the omo armed robbers.
When they say
ekwesi na me dey say
for video ni bra wa ni baby
omo mututu jagu asem no that is Fred
me so sir
that is Fred mo
me
omo na sese an e was say obi pe asem bi ka kire omo because omo no sometimes omo asem no kra san ye west because some of the defense no mo dey ba no wa na tonsuom na afi omo asa ko ya ho no mo sa dey aba na asa tonsuom so omo to omo bo ase ansa no mo ba attack issues
right. I mean, which I get it. Yes. Wabawabeki can't send me be omo person babe defending asem no. Yes, omo but me the say she had all these things or whatever it is that she had on the president and the national security, whatever. She had all these things before Nanado was going to run for second term. Why didn't she come out then if she really wants something to be done? That could have been the point where
and political and say if she had went to that at that time and a big problem because nobody would have even known what would have happened to her right now.
No, but
Nti no,
no, Tio. But the thing is that, because Tio. So whatever you think that would have happened to her then, what makes you think say it cannot happen to her now?
nase
It was a kind of
yato aba ma president we. Nti no, no matter what it is, no, in the next
maybe
few
a better.
years, no, he's gone. Nti no, eh, it, it wouldn't have any like too much effect on his presidency right now. Yes, legacy wise, you know, we attend everything maybe he has built for all these years. Nanado started yeah, HAC presidency, and nasem ache. So into all this while, no, what chases our dream now to get here, no, not just a single person. And this we to the legacy, it's a big deal.
Okay,
But
but
it is a big deal. Though.
yeah, you been to me. I manage time and you know. AJ finish with your submission. Now, man submission, man submission. Instead of going back and forth, so just finish with don't. Maybe rhetoric questions because I'm saying who rhetoric questions. A comfort to come in and answer. So
All I'm saying is that honestly, I don't even know what she's trying to gain or what her issue is or why she's out now talking about it. Me, the meaning, and no pen me problem. Will be to me, na metia say their ABR. But right now, I'm my ignorance is just right. You know, I don't really have anything to say. I just don't get it. Into maybe a me.
Right. And see, I'm saying, maybe the asem we na no say start ya check akra ye tie audios be near the DNA pictures be a girl no or the bar out any other idea. This is the president of a country. For me, Ghana no acquire to say positions no take advantage of these things. Now akos watch it and ne asem ne ka. Akos watch it. Penny be our position be our office be and as be Ghana be no or girlfriend. It's a girlfriend in the Jumema or baby somewhere else. But until we say I deal with a normal so be a comment to say, oh, everybody they chop. It's true because I deal with a now the reason why we at this we urban at this time and no problem mammy in the sense say and can was say president or numerous defenders are defending the radio so defending the policy some defending and never PR oh yeah and why didn't these people come together not omone girl no and kasa to let it get to this level no and I mean what are the president advisors near that then what are they doing omupe president ni year na so omupe ni year and omuhwe ma sade we e ba beduru ba bia enti no one me the girl ne ye no me tuma kasa me condemn no in to a certain level but is she speaking the truth no plan all can na say like to say somebody be or can't just for the fame just for money just for trying to destroy the president's legacy and I said then I don't get that.
okay. Yeah, we don't get it, but we'll see. Hey, but about this quick one.
Make sure be lady na me no ka me ka ho asem no and survival.
Oh,
yeah, neda pepe Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, so
the way I describe it, I didn't want to say anything, but
yeah, 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 me funny crancy.
Oh, Charlie, may she rest in power.
Yeah. Okay, well, what I was saying is that me kwasu nyina oba na be ma nsem no de. Na me ya be me ya me tue due ya motu ma ye bi nti ya na me dual wo ho papa.
Kukuba. I said, I don't have any moral rights.
Yeah. At any time. Well, now me worry pa any security no. And na me more.
And that I agree with you totally.
Yes. Say my all canina no ye no kro ye ntro me hwe but on the pictures aba shows on na wo gira ho ana bibisa I don't know say no time obey president here. I say yes security apparatus no one you
Yeah, yes, that's what I was saying.
How can you
that's a bakus. Anya obi na enye na adwuma yi na say me na me your boss. Me ya ba wo betima be ka chem say o mane mame.
no, but the thing is it shouldn't even happen. It shouldn't.
Yeah, but captain, say
they should direct him say no, you can't do this. You can't do that.
Yeah.
I said what to more director say no, Saudi won't me ya advisors now on war for them. Say ordinary president go to any media or ministers for them. They are there for a reason. In just what to say no, Saudi yeah, these are the implications. Say get your ban bibi one hono obokuna. So we kunuko. What's one searching him, which is so bad. It's and no na ha me na fa ne say on na Addo on in die no ho ni hu ni ho any dey nyama because as I said no me so me e be ma e betuma atun nti and them are some of them family but security wise and I think it's a on hwe no hu ye na any sen case but esi ewie on final lesson fanko wo na em say nyo no nko aso na santem bi atoto no wo hwe ye mpanimfo from the AJ ba nyina ye tete sa issues bi kufu so ba so ye tete bi o ta tem sa tamel so pe na yanti bi wo no Mahama on the officials we TV. Nti it is not looking good on them and your Bema me me by security wise no on your nadi. That is all I was saying, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's it, baby. Now, I mean, the kids will be American. I think that you took the wind out of my sail. For me, the fact to say she was in that close proximity without clearance and all that stuff, and it's my only problem. Everything else, it's to me a hogwash. Like it just doesn't make any sense. All the story that all that stuff. By this time, they will still come after you and finish you. You are not, Canada is not out of reach. I mean, you are not out of reach if that is what they really want to do to you. My problem is that even that I'm still taking it with a pinch of salt. Even if president in what is the essence of taking all those intimate pictures? I dream Ben and with Timwa. When boy, I was all the Hano to try the pictures. Was everything pre-planned? Was it something that was premeditated? Because
memories.
I don't know. It's not memories. If it was memories, she wouldn't be using it at this time for whatever. I think for me, I see it as it was a pre-planned. I mean, a premeditated something. It was something. Because when the Bema say Bema Keke, he's the president of a republic. Nasanyamia bomb when your opportunity to be in that close proximity. Now, whatever it is, I mean, picture not at that one. I couldn't zoom in to verify, say, or no, and I say, no, or no, claim me say, or no, that one. I could not zoom in until maybe 1 more year privy to the picture to verify, say, or no, fine. The leg she's claiming say on night there is no face to show say true on another on another the 9 and the president is not down punishable. Those were not clear evidence to me. Mom was say she brought all the evidence. I don't see any evidence in anything. There was a picture that came out not too long ago. But same Paswa Nanado should see a then it was so clear say in Photoshop. You understand? So how do you expect me to take these other pictures as the true representation? I did a interview with Mijai right from the beginning was when they asked her about Hobson. Also, on him Hobson Yana down. And we all know that is not true. So that was where the credibility of that video went down straight. The very first sentence that came out of her mouth to say, at least what we all know, Mania confirmed so that we will be convinced that you're back and no crack. Also, hopes in Yana down. And we all know you and hopes in no. I mean, we all know that one say you had your own run-ins already. You even had issues with him going to marry a gifty. We all know all these stories. So if you come and sit there and talk, say, hopes in here were down for, who are you trying to deceive? So for me, that straight away made me know, say, this thing has been pre-planned all they are doing, everything is directed towards a certain point. For me, again, just like Baku said, and that is where my problem is. If it's true that she came to that close proximity with the president without the necessary clearance, that is what we should talk about. That is what we should be concerned with, because that is an indication. Say anybody can be planted very close to him and a disaster can erupt. As to whether it's true that the necessary security protocols didn't take place, I don't know. But if we just go by her submission and admit say a true, then that is a big problem. Nonsense, mommy. Say why the emphasis? What are we supposed? The man is almost 80 years. We did to 80. And what are you telling us for? That is my problem. And the story of you walk Ghana, why you're bored into Lumi. How does that make sense? Who goes to Lumi to chill? Because why you're bored on Ghana? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So people who are automatically falling for it and she said, sometimes I'm like, what are you talking about? These stories, yes, the most important for me, I'm telling you, the point that they are trying to make, I want to say, President Hunyo. That's the whole essence of the 2 hour or 1.5 hour video on President Hunyo. I mean, to bring it out, because everything else does not make any sense to me. Does not make any sense to me. To me, and wrapping my mind around it. And the president, so what do you today? On any first president, the way do you be? She even made something that even pissed me off the more. Said she's expecting the first lady to take some action. What action? You knew there was a first lady, and someone president you knew said there was a first lady, and someone president in the hotel room. When you got the hotel room, I think that action men of so take it. Who can only saw? And why you action men of so be taking? It just doesn't, like, nothing is making any logical sense to me. Nothing is adding up. For me, I agree, just like Capito said, the laws should be tested on both candidates. And let's see what comes out of it. The law should be tested. They should make sure, say, she's been proven wrong or right. And I think he said the focus should be on the security aspect. Now, all these concocted, there's so many add-ons to this story. It's not even funny. There's just too many add-ons to this story. It's not even funny. Clearly said the focal point is the fact that a hit was, and if you listen to previous videos, even after the supposed hit, she was still communicating with the supposed killer, or on your course, sending hitmen on her. She was still nice with him. How do you be nice to someone you think is trying to kill you? All this nonsense to me, it doesn't make any sense. There can be some truth, there can be some 15-20% truth, and everything to me has been exaggerated and inflated to whichever levels. I mean, the real reason, whatever it is that they are looking for, it's not clear to me. What do you want from the president? I think from your account now, and you're consistent, what do you want the Ghanaian populace to do? Let's fire the security people. Let's deal with the security. And again, until it comes out, say near all Ghanaian, there were no checks on her. They didn't run any checks on her. Maybe they didn't run checks on her without her knowing. Maybe the fact that they didn't physically pat her down is what she's talking about. But if you listen to her, so maybe they just didn't do the physical pat down. And so Onona Jemuni said they didn't do any security check because she didn't carry her own bag to the plane. And what that process, what does that tell? I mean, what does that tell us? Say a bag if you and you walk in the plane without your bag. What does that tell you?
Papa,
the
the point that the place you are missing out in all this year, all can in and say, first of all, I mean, I don't think that the emphasis is on saying who and who. I mean, personally, I don't think so. That's the point. There are so many questions that what be relevant. I think say if you put the focus on it, something will make sense to you. Because you see, it doesn't make sense to you because you are focusing on say, yeah, you think say those things and I the maintain. But I don't think they are. To me, the focus of this whole issue, and then they say, first of all, the person had access to the private jet. I mean, your friend is a presidential jet or whatever it is. When you have access, no, would you have pictures? Any idea? Now, according to her,
why you see the only person who put a private jet in? Why do you? What's the point of taking these pictures?
One I'll blame you for that. One I'll blame you for that.
That trying to figure out.
I mean, we got presidential jet to make a picture.
True.
Let me make a picture. Make sure now. Where then why you made? Maybe I can't be ready.
Papa, they messed up.
At the end of the day,
They messed up.
Obia can just make a picture of plane, and I said, for phone to do my phone, and I say, baby. Obia, my phone to play, my phone called a plane bathroom, you know, go picture of my match. Yet, I who be it's what for presidential jet and I'll picture. And your bonnet, but me, the say, so my man prior, and you say, make a picture woman, I saw phone.
No, say they should have taken the phone away from her. I think that they should have taken the phone away from her.
And the bunny woman said, watch out,
Captain,
and I make her say capital
about security, no.
And I make her say
national security, no, a problem. The national security itself, no, apparatus, no, a big problem because government be no. Na yakofa party foot soldiers near the Omaba as national security agents. Ube who boys here in them promobia kutagota or a national security agent. No training, no to say because of say or support a party about power in national security in Ghana CCR a job for the boys. That's how they call it. Mechi by a BNI officer. You know, he knows some of these things. Now Omoba sana Obia is part of it. And Yafa Wajuma sa as a party foot soldier, more be a national security agent. Yes, a massa. Entino Senke Yadia, ye what a national security apparatus say, a woho say, to say ha, ye what secret service are. We don't change agents when we change government. The rules are there for them. Say, okay, when you follow, no matter who is in the Flagstaff House and I said Jubilee House. This is the rules the president must follow. Na yehu say standard I set ya to huni. Entinu say will be ba. This is the security rules they have to go through to even get access to the president. But we cover back door. No ama chief of staff ska. No akakungu president. Is national security aware of that? We don't know. Entinu that is where they have to start the building from. Say yebenya an organization a national security ya veti amount for near form juma. So we are your background checks any other idea after amount for juma. Okay, more and more planning the security of the president, his daily activities, his routine, his everything. Mona moshe say amasa nasa party biya bana so kofa foot soldiers eba as national security. Yes, amasa nana because you think say if the national security had a neutral person as their head, more neutral people working for the national security. The president can be say, oh, the national security chief can say, no, Mr. President, we cannot allow this person because you know. I was see a year background check kakra and sana you allow the access. But because of the fact, say, or your party food soldier, oh, yes, Amasa, and Momum Ray, yes, Amasa, and your Momum Ray. This
even Plain had to wait for her, according to her story. Plain had to wait for her.
How? How say plane ever train one individual? Our bra, you want a national security chief, and I say national security capua. One no, and organizes our trip. Even just a convoy. Anytime you soldier deploy, say your patrols are the commander has to come and brief us what we want to do. Yeah, well, the ODH, and it is organized. You can get through just like that. And the problem is way more than this. My focus is on this.
So could it also be said? Could it I just thought of something. Who said initially, I think she was introduced as the women's organizer in Canada. Could it have been a reason why Otuminya that security person?
I don't think so. It should even be a because I don't think so. Women organizer or whoever in Republican or Democrat with me at White House or could I say Bessin Kurum and I say yeah. No.
What I'm saying is of course the president need to coin. That is if that's the story. So I need to coin. On to me can't chase security for say Miguel ni Yamfanenko. Oh, but probably say. The women organizer from Canada wants to join us on the
trip. But the point is that Papa, the story now, my girl ne canoe. Girl ne say, Omuko do ye no. Omo yi ni bag ni ade nyina de ko see president them. Baby oda any the president ba no next like if we are now ha. And they knew she was in the room staying with the man to the extent that a national security operative was called even to come in. Time or person or call back to Accra now. Omo arrange man na the Osade jet na sa ba Accra. So people knew she was there in the room. But me the say, Papa me the say, first of all, if say ampa say story in na ye ken ampa and the call ya babesi so say like she's a legend. Because they want her say man put pictures now posted on social media no. At the backlash, at the problem, the presidency, and so, according to her, that is where the problem is, because she's alleging that people want to harm her for their own parochial interest, which should not be the case because we have freedom. So, we be na say, why you be na say, we say, wronger, and we your court on. But say, kuno na so unifree we are said yeah, and yet a crime, and that is where the problem is. It's not about say when you and I say what media and I want to be but say or allege say president of a nation perpetrated crime out person kuno free we are say on hope say mo a plan financial security say mo mama tata no e me robbing on enya to say I'm a host akọ running them I'm a coup PCI the like it's a whole mess. The whole thing is a mess. I don't know how this thing was not even resolved at that point where I could do national security. I can't say CID office or a Mamini office. Why? Moment to resolve your seminar up to now. Emma call ya baby do something. I don't even know.
Sika change your hands. Sikana say change your hands in change. That is the bottom line. Maybe say change hands. No, I'm saying what say woman is can be crown or I'm saying so presented in film. The thing is me who say near maka crebi true womb. But
so basically all that she's doing no is it's no is that's what all this that she's doing is because of money.
Yes, can one farmer no I'm so promising is even one farmer no and na but you see the thing is security wise they made them crime and chasing. So a woman organize so you then they or you even may sure say free man or they will have to check her because you never nipa ni team kwa unim unyanko kra betuma ye obibi unia betuma obibi nti say private
Bakus, what I keep saying is say we need to be a little cautious in accepting
what she's saying. Story. And if that's the case, then the thing is, me we any mini because we
Right.
are all assuming.
Right, exactly, exactly, and that one I agree with you.
Yes,
But but then again, we should also give some small room for a possibility. My biggest NSA, the story behind two things, and then what this whole thing, it doesn't make sense to me. The biggest one is the story behind the reason behind going to Lomé. And then the very fact said, the very first sentence, she totally denied knowing Hobson. Hobson and Yana downfall.
Onim Hobson there because
that was her very first sentence. Do you know Hobson Adoye or see on Yama downfall?
Yeah.
How do you say that? And then you expect me to believe everything that you are going to say? You said in your previous video,
you said the same thing. So Hobson Adoye so say one co room, but what more video baby so say am pass or call room. Which one do we believe in? Those things are not what we can do.
For all that part, me, I believe all that aspect because it's been proven.
No, who believe that? Who say Hobson say one call, but she say Abaso call.
No. I mean of the video and the audio evidence about
sometimes protection kakrabim. Sometimes we all like to cover things up. So it could be say maybe I starting no person I promise you this community on say or follow those leads. It's honestly a possibility.
But Papa on the lighter side,
and I'll still say it. Say security wise, no say okay near call for. Then we have an issue.
Yes.
Anyway,
but adia ba kwa yenya me matena sisisi a adwe ho a abe say unim say Hobson became too powerful all of a sudden. I don't know if when you
yes.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Hobson became very powerful in the circles of the MPP and the presidency. And couldn't be said because of all these issues, no, or like he was holding balls, you know. We are Obemiana.
Oh, they said that there Obia won a food soldier. And there Obia won the food soldier.
There's no help could open a balls. Say,
or yet dirty job.
Yes, that's the word. That's the word.
Dirty work, no, dirty work. Yeah, it's somewhere dirty work now. We are powerful. Because
of course, now we are dirty work. No. On globals, baby, or person with this alcohol say we fight. Yeah,
but Papa, the okay say Oko Lumia chilling on the lighter side. Lumi, tilapia no so Ghana there. Tilapia no so
into Oko Lumia because of tilapia.
I said, also chilling.
Now, Penampa,
I will take that.
No, when to me, I'm for Aqua Safari, so why, but Lumi Mom no have we.
I'll take the Lumi.
And I'm saying, I come tilapia, I Lumi tilapia, and there, ye back to play to swat. We am crabby. It can be now, of course, or
I'll take that tilapia excuse.
It's sad and rather unfortunate.
Okay. The full story may be on the truth will probably come out or probably never come out.
It's not going to come out. Emma out.
Yeah, the full will probably never be told. But I know for a fact to say, just like Capito is saying, there's a reason why Ghana for you can't say media man, nobody is even worrying about it.
Of course.
Besides, I mean, how far can you push it? Exactly. It's someone to one. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, you can tell a man also a boja guma.
Obi the YouTube money never supporting no matter yeah that's bebre na You take a quick commercial break.
The winner of African Most Beautiful 2021 is Christelle. $3,000 prize money. Finally, she gets to walk away with a car.
Yes, Miss Congo wore the crown last year. That's right, it's a new day and the search is on. Who wears the crown of the second edition of Ambusa African Most Beautiful USA? The time is now. Ladies, are you ready? Are you between the ages of 18 and 28? Then you have a chance if you think you qualify to be the most eloquent, beautiful, and what have you for this coming up African Most Beautiful USA. Because the search is on. Do you want to drive in your own beautiful car and also a fully paid vacation? Not forgetting more outstanding cash prizes. Then your chance is now. Register now. To register, visit www.ambusa.org. Remember, you gotta be a proud African lady living in the state to qualify. By kind courtesy of Abufram Area Foundation. African Most Beautiful USA, you know you are the one. Ambusa African Most Beautiful USA. Audition ends on Sunday, 1st of May.
Okay. In due course, we'll give you a lot of details about this event, but basically, it's a will be within the ages of 18 and 28. We encourage you to have that person register for this upcoming event. You better more full details in due course. By next week, maybe you have full details in here. Now, and there was a video that was released. One of the trending music videos in Ghana, Kevin Boy, and Obo down flat, and you might add trendy, Charlie. Still cry, go so trendy. GD, we've seen. Now, I read here about Kubia, one of the most creative musicians. You want to you come her, and also at Nasi on the Ambassador Yumqua Nobo. Nti we aye nyansa nyum kakre na osi oki mabo nkwase anyum ewie mabo do bi ewie se down flat abana ebimu en se brofo no uze anyum no me kwa metie first time ka say Nigeria nyum only to find out say Ghana ni na boy enti no saade a mi chechire mu na obia enti ase yi na mo amuntu enti ase no ejamo back to small mo brofo no e wo fom kakra no wa chechire mu akire enti Bebe the Abranti and the Bebasu. Now I betray what inspired him to do the translation. Here we are now for your bonum and see Muma your friends and work as in facial Mr. Impossible. AKA KK Alfonso. AKA because I knew that. AKA you get that to say? Nice. Yet one kappa. Yeah. Yet one kappa. Charlie, me who say we near break pop but this year they also want and I hope to say you keep the fire, keep rolling, keep the stone rolling, like don't stop, keep it moving. You also won't break them up. Then I inspire who say I said this year no it just extra be up a shame. Then
this a year. I mean, this resolution now, because I may know 2019, maybe Ramo 2020. Now, I said I'll be dropping music video every month.
Oh, okay.
But that year, COVID didn't hold the boom. It didn't happen. I put it out. I did a presser that I'll be doing music video every month until the glory ups up. But then, so COVID never came. And now I have the time to, just there's a lot of stuff in there that I need to put out. So I'm just ready to just put everything out and let the people that listen to me also, enjoy what I have.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about this particular video. And then I inspire.
Down flat, yeah. Okay, you the
Okay, it's in for more moon video. More a few minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, them who anymore. Oh, I jawa way. Much Nisa, my shewa, my bro. Yeah, woo, me beside me, me three, what you want me three, me two, me him three, me two, me him the bow. I give you a watchy, I'll go my dream down, me two, me bomb by. If you need me, a jump and so. After my ass, me pet me bois, Matiato dum ampa, Matiato would do him. Wow. My mama say not see wonka. Who be a vet see wonka. Don't ya miss so yeah, guy. We are possible. I am possible. We are possible. I tell you something secret where nobody know. Nobody know. No. We I get something sweet, long thing there for my body, yeah. Yeah. Me three, what you want me three? Me two, me him three. Me two, me him paper. I give you a wet I go my dream down. Me two, me born by. If you need me, yeah, jump and so.
Okay. But Joe say, why not send you? Why not send you Ramos? That Jovesa. Why Jovesa?
That's how I defend that.
Defend,
Let me defend.
Okay, and then I inspired to do this literal translation of the song, like we're breaking it down to Obia
I think Sadu, I don't know say but I say yeah. You know, there are times where you hear certain very good English songs, Obia translate it. You know, at the back of your mind, you know, in our heads. Down flat Ejibabia, and it was one of my personal favorite. When it came, you know, I was like, this track goes hard. And you know, it's been echoing in my head, so I'm sure. Well, bathroom, I had inspiration when I was bathroom. You know, so I was in the bathroom and then I started singing Tree. I was like, let me see, let me put it on the record and see how it sounds like. So yeah, I just it was just something that popped in my head. I was like, let me make it a reality. So and see how people will react because the song really traveled far and wide. And I was thinking doing a Tree translation will also bring some eyeballs, and I went for it. And yeah, so far the response is amazing. We love it.
Okay.
But it wasn't a literal translation though, because
I mean, well, I didn't mean to say that. You gave a meaning. That's pretty much what
yeah. So
say. Like
I
you gave a meaning
whatever
to a
he
song,
meant to
whatever
say.
message he was trying to put across.
All my days. Any Ejawaju. I mean, I didn't have to say no. All my days. I'm not right. I think Mesa was the one that did it or mix it some parts. People yeah say it in the World Cup, I think 2010. I know there's some controversy around him, so I thought he was the best fit to use.
Person to use. Yeah, I think I like the idea. I like the creativity. It's I give you kudos on that. Pacho Obi will be baby Sakiki Anna. Marcus.
Oh, I think the new strategy, using very, very good. I mean, having a lot of songs out there, it's also a way of promoting yourself and also getting into people's faces. So that is a very good way of putting yourself out there. And this song, since the rhythm, people are falling in love with the rhythm. With a little push, people will, follow it too. And yeah, it's very, very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. So just keep it up. I mean, we all support you behind the scenes and all that stuff. Keep up with it. Yeah.
So interestingly, I think you put it out 3 days ago.
Yeah, 3 days ago.
And it's already more than 11,000 views.
Yeah, very good. Organic views. So that is good. And yeah, also one thing that those are the things that Mimi show and get 1 million views with just some few comments. People buy it. Who wants to know where fake? Or will post at 1 million views with no comment, some few comments. It doesn't work that way. And it has to cut across all Facebook no page. And so who said numbers no.
And 1 million, at least 800,000 Facebook. 1 million, 1,200 Facebook. How does that even make sense?
It doesn't. And those are the things I remember saying. Numbers, huge numbers now, but who said, oh, the artist, no numbers so way good. Who you bet 1,000 krona, if you be any more 1,000 views. Yeah, and 11,000, very, very good, very, very impressive. Very impressive. Yeah,
it's good.
Last time I checked, I think it was 13,000 today.
Yeah, it's good.
No, it was like almost 11. So if it's 13, I'm not surprised.
And then maybe my favorite tree. You be now the Akobro farmer.
But so farmer, come on, man.
Because you see, I'm saying you be able to translate your man.
Maybe I know a tree or the Cobro. But it's very, very, very interesting. Good music, you know. Yeah, it's a serious business, but we also have fun with it.
Exactly.
It's, you know, say, you know, sometimes, there's some comic we be not to say. I'm a BBI interesting. See, it's very good.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. See, if you are okay, if you're on the mute button. Capito, any comment or question for
I guess as you say, or rebranding. With the name, and everything. I want to know what's behind it.
The Mr. Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have always been Mr. Impossible. Like, most of my old videos, it has always been KK Amponsa, aka Mr. Impossible, and it was like, I'm a creative director aside being a musician, and so I wanted to not make all the I wanted to create two characters for one personality. So to handle the creative aspect and whatever behind the scene of the artist KK was Mr. Impossible that was doing all that stuff. But I realized, there's so much good that comes with the name Impossible. And to me, it's my favorite affirmation. I am possible. Impossible is nothing.
It's a powerful name.
Yeah. So at a point in time, I was like, let me just embody all the good that it brings and hold on with the KK Impossible. Because even I coined Impossible from my last name and my favorite affirmation. So I'm still the same person, but I did say, okay, let me just bring it. And moreover, me being KK Impossible. Sometimes it's when I meet somebody outside, let's say a foreigner, I'm trying to say, okay, I'm online and I type KK. Sometimes they want to do KK. It takes a while to search and all that. So I was like, let me just pick what has already been with me. That's Mr. Impossible, and also it's an affirmation of where or how I want to be. So I just picked the name and just embody all the good that it brings to it. It's tough, but it's gonna catch up.
Oh, okay, nice. Now, uko ina obi send it test na obi say. So, and you mean kakra bomu a obema Kevin boy kakra na say because I don't know how does it really work.
Or the copyright once the one no cover, right? Okay. And even with that one, if I was doing a refix, that one I had to ask permission from him. Okay. To do a refix, and then once they give me the go ahead, I will have the revenue. But because it's covered, whatever revenue this song is going to make is going to go to him, especially all the online platforms. So because as soon as I put it on YouTube, YouTube will
flag
notify
it.
me.
Mhm.
It is for Kevin Boy. Do you want to
Yeah.
proceed? To. So I said, go ahead, but just give him whatever revenue. So whatever views I'm gonna get is gonna be for him. So it's a cover, and the melody, the rhythm, it's all Kevin Boy. It's just the words of the other creative aspect I have. So, but if like I wanted to, I'll have to see them. They give me permission, and then I would do instead of the cover, it would be like a refix or a remake. But it takes a while to get through these guys, and I just wanted to let's just do cover. At least if I don't get the revenue, I get the eyeballs, and so far so good. I mean, people are on TikTok. I see people are using a lot, and Oliver Kahn posted it. That's the name, right? Yeah, and
Chip Dylan.
yeah.
Simple
And
can.
and it's like, it's on his page. It's had over almost 300,000 views.
No kidding.
Yeah. That was on TikTok, and I mean, it's getting views everywhere. But I'm seeing it, dropping on my site. I'm seeing people coming in on my Instagram increasing. So it was something I knew. I mean, if people enjoy it, the insults will come all right. But at the same time, people that will love it. Yeah, I tell me the only me.
Like, what's that theme about?
I'm gonna say, obviously. This is kind of for serious. The man that could afford is serious. I mean, they're just having fun with it. So
because of the cover.
Yeah, with the tree. So we say I sound like I Igbenia or to tree. But yeah, I mean, it's all the talkability. I mean,
Yeah, card be a baby. I remember
was
affordable.
It's been fun.
But hey, I mean, the fact that for a fact say all the revenue is going to this person,
it's going
and he still went ahead to do it just for the eyeballs. It's a smart move that I think most people will not think about. Most people will be more concerned about the immediate revenue, but you've positioned yourself to the point that everybody will start wondering, will start asking.
I'm getting that.
Who is this person? Why me? And then you drop your own bang and Kevin Boy, okay, bam, you got your notoriety. So I think that's a smart.
My name is a question, yo. Or the copyright claim out to YouTube and
yeah.
Okay, but you see, I mean, maybe.
But they didn't strike it. They didn't strike it.
They wouldn't strike it. So because I said, well, permission. But say in a lot of Jamaican rhythms, they don't put copyright on it.
I know. Yeah.
This is my own with Samin and say you be Neyi, but there wasn't no strike on it and everything. But
really?
Yeah. There's a rhythm.
And even a power in your mind, what's the name? Yeah. I know. You see. Yeah, people made money off it. But we normally have to sit in then you see. Yeah. Baby.
Okay. Anyway, KK Charlie, thank you very much for passing through.
Thank you guys.
Keep up the good job. Hey, so before you go, quick one: Ghana Music Awards. How many nominations did you?
I had 6.
You had 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rhythm, reggae first rhythm. Where you know my own reggae first.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also.
Obviously, when they Black Sheriff and collab,
That will happen.
Yeah, because it's the hottest thing.
It'll be interesting. Yeah.
We wish you all the best in the GMA. Hopefully, just rack as many awards as you can. Get your name out there and keep sewing. Thank you for passing.
I have one more thing. I have a song coming out on 1st May. The reason why I'm doing this is a song that is really dear to me, and hopefully I have all the attention now. On first May, I'm releasing a song called.
Okay, I'm coming my to meditation because first May my birthday.
Oh, awesome!
I am my birthday song.
It's titled "I Am Freedom." Very positive song, very relatable song, and I think people are going to enjoy it. So, follow Mr. Impossible on all social media. Facebook, so I want to say something in my by. I still have Mr. Impossible attached to it. So once you type at Mr. Impossible on Facebook, you still see me. So yeah, follow me everywhere. YouTube, Mr. Impossible, Twitter, Mr. Impossible, and good music loading.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's it, baby.
All right, some of that.
Yeah, that's all right. Thank you. Keke Amposana Motenin, Mr. Impossible. Silky voice in a Northern America area. One of the silkiest voices we have. Yeah, that's it. Now, yeah, we bought another video. Now, video with the I don't get it. I don't know, say, obinim, like really what is going on. I'm and I am figuring it out because, again, me wrapping my head around it. So, if you're a Vim Lady, I think so about Hana Jama, or meaning so yeah, shown from how said they, but woman could see the colleagues what they are saying about the factor or Tehanoye issue. Now, I just want to know what you guys think of this.
What one you say the man on yakepia. Also say kwa me despite ni Faradex and one man humobro. Na de humobro I have ya say na. Adwuma ne abra hu who 2 weeks e de gwene hu. Yes.
I'm saying, money show what I say in terms to do. Because I'm not an big one by yeah. The first question of the man on which is prelim. Which is prelim committee.
Is Adam Ghana.
And another
privileges committee.
And I be able to kata for
Sana kata de. There be o. Yeah, nko kata enkoye. Ba ye mo bia kwan so e ma ne nye. Obeya your social media.
Okay, FM anye show ha.
There be.
Esa 2010 October ba ye show.
Enti Freddy ofa wa adwuma ne se. Ba me nkruma ne morning show fo ne se.
Ye show.
Ye show. E jaso ya mfa se be ye show. Me na me Ghana decide ba me ye show.
There be.
Aha. Enti wo 2 weeks de gene ho. No. Wo 2 weeks e de gene ho.
Na no de gene ho say.
Gene ho say obeba be ya na say o de agiwa home. Ye the program no be to wa ma wo. E du e be ma DJ abodwom.
Oba no abaye.
Oba no abaye. Ya brand sam ye ma okay FM letimo.
Na na nke je di issue na ye ya nke betim.
E kentim.
Programs me no po.
2. Brabe ye we a wo akwatena se me bo apasa me o yare asa ho yade. Say wo ye ba nkrofo atia brochire no omo frefre wo mo ho no wo mo atia brochire 30 years de e koso ha no wonte. And the program no I delete with nkrofo e wa ha.
It's not in touch.
It's not in touch. Sound on crying.
No, what you do, Clutch Powers? What the interlocutory?
We are stakeholders. Station programs to pay. We are holding.
To the interlocutory in Jansen Atoso.
And I am new.
I saw man in 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, now the injunction, now they have
the beba. And if I open in front,
the beba saying, was it? So they also are 2 weeks or they been.
No from Penny said, I'm in Kurmaso, mammy, yo.
Not your penombe facing.
Was it? And a new penny for Bessin Cunya. But 2 years, I could clear the man on Yakapia. Eti asem na eno no. We nya ye ko gina.
No say again.
Me say enya asem keto. Na dey. Ye ko gina baabi ne ye ka. Ti ne ye ka na fidie su. Ndi ni ba call recording. Because multimedia wa na wo no. People say multimedia. Would they allow you to do that?
To issue.
Multimedia. How
dare you?
Yes.
How dare you?
And why?
Oh, my God, I query. I bet you
I don't know how this had in be.
No one you took on what how. Naza no be tu kwa na
wa
say be approve ama wono.
Also say kwa me despite ni Faradexin wo ma ehumobro. Na ade ehumobro aya ahwiase aye nna. O yare ya tenase. Me the program no beto ho ama.
In your capacity as what?
In my capacity as unofficial
owner of OKFM.
Nana, you are holding the station in trust.
Yes. In God we trust.
Yes. He trust.
Oh, they remember. No. Eyi eguofu bi a omo ye party. Adwuma mu omo ye party. Ne se ba ko achi e ma ni bi di omo akwese accounts office.
Emian.
Na watchman ne nam wa na watchman ne be pie ho. Dabi ha de mo nde wa. Enti na boso me wa so katia wa ntana ba oto. We be na na be go ga. Dabi. Ai kai. Ha de mo nde wa. Enti na boso me wa so katia wa ntana ba oto. Yes, mo be ye we say na boso me so na ye be tia kafa ha. Scan ntana bottom. Aha, muzia gano.
Uti aya na yera.
Ah, ji ana yera entina boso me waso katia ampana ba oto. Yay! We. Who be am dey?
Oh, me. Ezo be ya bo dey.
Ba.
David.
Better to be too mufu.
Nana tsana tia pa de ani.
Adwuma ne abra hu.
Udi say odi into Lukotri injunction total.
Near two station na grofo ne ye ko. Ye de ye kokot. Ye pacho. Nana mo be ba wensa fam na sa ya san to aso.
Yes.
Ye nya ne ha. Sa fe ne ya start.
For 2 weeks. And the 2 weeks ne je no wan te here.
The next 2 weeks, you better basso.
Yes, or better in every my office. Anyhow. Yes.
From the office
of the morning show
president.
And the idea be OKFM. We are recording now. Sure. And then me sorry, because in that wabu.
Yeah, Kwame.
Now what said I recording now the atoho. The Drews were not the shame. Oh, sir. Was I want to watch it. When Yana Madman got a bicycle in the Drenumera, or there could be Jamun contact with each other. Then I hear in the Hano. Ya watching in the Hano, and they are watching what Tibe, a Bechamun contact, Bechamun contact the auto bar. What's it? So a very back kitchen, Yamma Woody, a Beja Barno. And what got a bicycle, now baby or 10 were you free? Nothing about my baby job bar.
No, oh, yeah, no, oh,
we are not saying free, you was alcohol. Free, I say. And he say, I watch
phone was a name.
I was on you. It we are, we shall now.
There was a name now. We now,
there you was a idea. A day, you go shabu. Is it ye no basis? I say ye no. Look at the yard watching our one. Major about me, because you make your barber, I just am you.
Nani, but 2 minutes in here. I him. Maybe say the perfect.
Okay. So, Mema Capito has started. Onuna, you probably have more understanding of Capito. First of all, video Wagada.
Yeah, actually, and yet,
why you be the
recent. Let's say,
Let's say about 2 weeks ago.
No, it's more than 2 weeks actually.
Okay.
Obi, I catch me. I check akra. And about more than 2 months, cra. So, Meti and actually man, and I didn't know like somebody just informed me say, "Oh, Tisena."
Oh, but now video no.
Yeah, and I mean, I went back to the show. Some show no. I heard most of the time, I just want to get the full understanding of whatever happened. But man, and you know, I guess we Angel for the post on their Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, I'm a resurface kind of. Now, I really maintain earlier. No, I was a bit disappointed because my friend of Accra Bisano, if you know what was because some you say if you show no or yeah through her life to you can say to okay just so back to scribes or so that or yeah show no from here and or they echo I mean which technically is it doesn't change anything because Ghana the radio and I'm audio and mobile like you get the audio and audio feed never over. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But maybe disappointment kakra say, you know, it looks like they are almost losing touch of
modern technology.
And exactly what I think because Kwame Amoto Aoka say all love FM. I said they went to me yes I know all love FM. These things were not there. There was no luxury of technology. That it is not the multimedia will jump to this if they have the opportunity. Into the money into and again, anyone I'm fan first of all, they are fan no essay or you're okay with whatever or yeah because they value her to that extent and they want her to do the show wherever she is.
And I'm pretty sure it affecting the numbers.
Not at all. International technology has made it again is possible for her to do the show from maybe Obia and then do it. I don't see what the problem is. At the end of the day, Sesika or Jenny Hawa. Also, so
that is what the problem is.
Call boss or what boss. Yeah. Boss, so me here's kakakra, that can be sick out. You see, Sanya man getting when a man for radio more especially no.
True.
Because you see, we have a radio. I know I can have examples maybe. If you must start a radio, piece of corner or more. People started late, late to cry,
it's true.
What I say, it's because of all this nonsense. We could be come if I home crying in the first place. If I home Obi na kwa here na adwuma enyo na afa no despite in zui for this in zui ti wa wo ti ho na wo complaining we da better reduce no yeah what should we do we need for this in office e wa adwuma mo nti wa better ha na wa ka kire radio no so no yeah and if they could even read or more comments na man for a comment
not one comment
they should be ashamed
not one single comment
it's sad we all know say more boy in building the OK brand. Abeku Santana ne Kwame Amo and starting OK those times omo yeah akeka ye de omo call to muja like they went through a lot. But at the end of the day, you needed people to help continue from baby mo start fear. It you know say mo ya do baby it is for a reason. Entina yeah mo annual programs me no pen. You have to do other programs. Say, bet me abo na push station na mana kwa kodu nanim. It is a nay obi yeah na sa de na oye no en bedi u pay ye wo adwuma hwe so ye wo program na wo so hwe so ye the focus of obi program no emfa ho so na programs manager or ho dia and abeka say oh program and that one cramp no professionally you don't come and sit on radio to tell us and if I home And I was very, very disappointed. And you could see, like, from all Nemo Moka, the girl, the guy, monkey, the web babu, the chop. It said you'll be Genesika. Who catch you, but most of us are Vasicamo. Why will people show so much jealousy and nonsense interqualism like this? Like,
Papa,
interqualism.
Okay. Unim. Me who video, the first thing that came to mind was they were not professional at all. Okay, it was unprofessional of them for them to come sit on radio and talk about stuff like that. If you have an issue with the fact, say when you pakuni yes show no almost a issue, say then you have an issue with it. Take it up with management. Go have a conversation with management. You don't come and sit on air and talk about your co-worker like that. In good station, people are doing virtual shows and other things from places. I mean, people say just share jealousy and envy.
Yes.
Share jealousy and envy. And
apart from that, from what these people are saying, maybe my personal opinion, me some political path be in the sense say, if you show no we hear what she talks about on the show. Like Obashi government ankasa eka in someone who knows to say these people some government official been who almost say hey no if you na akwatin America wana okay can some second tell no some mo hwena mo ye we mo ye bibi na se ni show ni betwam a ye ntwam na onya ya so dwan. For me, I think so there's a political path there because for Obia who hosting morning show, now show so to say all these things about a colleague worker no, we say we the uncle baby near kind. It's now baby out in the
See, the one thing that people need to understand, say, when somebody is gifted and talented and they do something and you want to bring them down, regardless of what you do, you cannot bring them down. Efia is good at what she does and she does it very well, regardless of the location where she's doing it from. Way should be another day, no munya asem and discuss what you understand? So for me, no, honestly, me too, Capito. I was in total disbelief. Say, what me betna discuss my colleague say or ye issue when technology has advanced to the point where people do remote shows. They do shows remotely. The lady is gifted and talented, and she's good at what she does. She's very good with politics. So me sure if you know politics, I say or national issues, not how she's addressing any idea. Me, I'm a finish it. So why do you come and try to dim somebody like that? Say why would you want to do that? Numbers in society program, no, nothing has changed in the pattern. Everything that she follows to do a show, she follows the pattern and she does a show and she does it very well. Nothing has changed. Into what is your freaking problem? It was really no, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. And I
side of it. The political side of it.
I'm going to emphasize on it.
Say now you now calculate yes what was car what genius kaketwa. Hey, and today Obia pay already.
So wait till that statement,
like
Captain was saying, all you station one and Sika Waba Bejina.
What she's being paid for. What she's being paid for.
Or American, Obia and pay no this year no. Yet you are in dollars.
But the thing is that Capito, has her resource people changed from when she was doing it physically versus what she's doing virtually? Has any of the resource people changed?
Of course, because you see, the point is that what they are also refusing to understand, they say, the people who live outside Ghana also play a major role. And it's a big constituency for radio stations in Ghana. They don't know. They are make us say ignorance.
Dr. Marcus, very knowledgeable person.
Ignorance on what they kasa because okay, they don't even know the number of people who listen to them through tuning on Facebook. America now they don't know. And you know their colonial mentality say be 30 years into Ghana. It's a cake. By this time, you think say people don't even know what is going on in Ghana. Really? Hey, you think say people are still in this year? Internet about a free America. No. You are on Facebook every time. No, Ghana the person don't need internet. So the things you tell people outside the country, they know what is happening in Ghana. They influence their families to vote in Ghana. Shame. It's the South Africa say, lose touch with the country. You are not serious. They don't even know what they are talking about. Now, what trust no moment so say. Momotiho, when I must start radio no from COVID-19, and you are talking about Obi Obana and saying Asika Oji. It should tell you how important that person is.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, what you kind of saying, Maguire, Yakwa for Cristiano Ronaldo, now or Jacket, say what you say, I asked Travis to have a family. Wouldn't back your mom.
I'm thinking about it. I'm sure, say, management is closely observing, and I'm sure now they are thinking, say, hey, should we look into that avenue? Say, we'll have more presenters around the world. You reach even more global. I'm sure why and because those two people, Paradixon and Prime Minister, for no reason. I'm sure they are watching. Say, hey, no, wait a minute. This thing could even be a good thing. Why don't you look for?
It is. It's a big constituency. They are not even taking advantage of. And you think it's funny to sit there and say, well, you see touch and they are like thinking colonial. What being Ghana and Kwa. Think outside the box, Kakra. And see the beyond about better MPP and NPDC and on Kwana Mudamudin. It's money show because money show that is all they are thinking. MPP, NDC, and honorable, and then I and then I say Ghana. Most start here, I say we 19 I didn't change Ghana.
Research bien
people from one almost most answer from what Jana moving was. Oh, and
shame.
Yes, Maguire,
so my son, you can't was a man. Now they also walk off hands and so make him. Where are some?
Yes, Maguire and Chisai. Okay, for the
say.
Okay. And if you also submission.
Remember, say, and Kofono Muti studio honing you started is our discussion. We are near security as my make yes, a massa no assembly. This is what it is. So, Omuti honing they are in support of the host, what the host of the show is saying.
Right.
Because Obi Okra or on a personal opinion, but because of say the host of the show, no, I can't say anything, no, na omunyina no omu input go towards that. So and like I said earlier, no, the political fact, no, so because I just show now all no, it's a photos so. And who knows this ticket you be grandma baby grandma ikwam kroma no or kwa jiska politician be was say was somewhere na mo check his power because I've seen it before. Mehunda na me wo radio station be Spark FM e wodun coffee na me ye commercials and the man for me kwaye commercial e ma CPP for Jimmy Sika and no ye branding me as non MPP person in an MPP constituency. Emma, na MPP for kwaye me meeting na say boy we or somewhere na when you free radio so because a high MPP for chrome no one ain't you know untumi kwaye advert Emma CPP for na the bia na to voice or radio so now we a CPP advert. But me voice na me ton akwaji discussion bottom. Enti no say wo de wo de ba se menye bi ma wa me ya ma. So no enti no untina ho na on kase obi e say za calculate sika woje. It's a shame. It's a big shame.
Dr. Babus.
What I was saying is, as I said, a management, so you don't even have to come on air to talk about it unless say be a management and one more quite say to me can't lady into mon fast so na monka walk and cry no mean yes so utumpo bo needing but they are making reference. I want your board umpo balls into offer crime this way. Maybe management no waka so Charlie monko can't no on person be but management so na the other management no so one yard you
very weak.
Yeah, so what for be aduma na the oye no was kwame sure say ha no wa menye meaning so US also you oni on any show no studio, which is understandable. Say ma for nipa no na condition of service and a condition of employment in say so owo Ghana and our studio be aduma no na on ma na oyo virtual na muntu be nka hwe there. Then I mean I don't see how mama etumi koso. And jealousy na mwakano I think it's a jealousy kakra baby and because of baby na we poaching no alcohol and definitely all kono we man no ade a what we fa no akono ebe so kakra okay to your station baako na wa start no obi wa aba yeah you should know say no enye wuti pen no because if they needed you they wouldn't have called for that person. That should tell you say maybe or you're the missing puzzle in the the missing something in that puzzle. So I mean, one man quite on in Juma, and I don't know what Marshall one say. Time my name is also no. People saw her to be an MPP person. Right now, majority so who is so or NDC because of Bo Abanechi. I always
problem. Problem no.
Yeah, when I go to the show now, I mean, sometimes someone can make cry and you can come say, hey, I to say, said I want to only won't say to blame himself. Oh, or MPP into a Kama MPP, and now or this in your Kama, and this sending some of our talk show hosts here, or cast out into where your MPP where NDC, you know. On no said because why am Obia and the party I was no say or your position. Or China was he's doing well. And at the back, who cry ni show that she's sure no air from couldn't say on far politicians and battle just people with knowledge. And I said, Obia, if you have issue papa about Ghana, come and say it. Bonia, come and say it. In Jama on your followers, on your viewers. Viewership no control. Maybe that is what they fear. Ghana and phone time used to Facebook no use, but what about so how long no be stay also? Me say so start me from starting now till the end because a free data that me use Ghana nipa in working with just for about 3 hours, 4 hours. Until they should know say what person one number say control Facebook non-traditional media now. They should even praise her for doing it because non-traditional media no more no I'm on Facebook, YouTube no bringing numbers to the station. Yeah, any Ghana na yakoshebi. Yeah, me either YouTube or Facebook. Me in particular, me debi Facebook na me come YouTube. Into a boa mo one numbers cause until they should be candid with whatever they're doing and so management na there and then I think it's backfired and yet so management is soon then what they can do is say they should talk to these two people and then let them know say no, that's not how you handle situation. Yeah, well mitigation processes will go through. If you have an issue with conflict with any person winning the Juma, this is not the way to handle it. It is a way and that's what I would say.
Okay, Parabakus.
So maminka final one. Me back room ha. And I make school. Now school I make no. Yeah, Egypt. Now I was deploying to Egypt. Inti eba na say me ko school no online. I say I me the Ghana me akọ school block mu an ye ko na isi na me jai ko online me ntumi nye. Na instructor ba ko carry say try it, you will love it. And when I did, me pay impo sense obeko classroom and technology eboa ma na sesa. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact to say technology change in bebre. COVID by say a whole lot of things. And kofukra yeduma wo efie. Interviews are what conduct in ya. You don't go to office, you sit behind your PC, you conduct your interviews. Until they should get abreast with time and then they should change their things. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Over.
Yeah, abe, Pichamo, Captain. Okay, Father Bacchus, Mr. Yankee, be home.
Yeah, Wafa.
My body said I'm can't want some Nintendo.
Osama bin Laden.
My next week, now my coach
Yo, I do it very, very unfortunate. Me who's a man for type or no crap. They must have talked about it behind the scene, and I feel they too much and or more about on air, and very sad. We're here this day and age. Technology as a Samibia. I mean, the one to say they, you look at the numbers. Her numbers are so good. It's monetized. What I say, it means Scramble say the numbers no call womo okay they monetize it. Oh, because I'm out for her sad monologue now or I'll fire. Oh, and personally, sometimes I think say politically motivated. That is what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Because being who the entire onye bibia different bia radio and radio no so organic or yet furniture and audio no so echo. Say CNN, Fox, ABC, OBR, everybody is online. Titinyomano and the mainstream, they are coming online. That is the way of the future. And your man says, oh, and your man says, and Tessa first partner. Now for say we are mainstream you advertise online. I'm for advertising, we monetize it. I'm surprised say Okasa broche for no here and I say womo free system mu and I so money nim ni eko. Me busa say see and your sometimes me can your my so me ko Ghana na bia me ye bibi na me can your money be e and I say obi tumi am say chale unim Ghana and some crossing here to Ghana. Why? Because of internet, the access to internet. I'm able to read all the news, listen to all the news, know what is going on. Ube catch and say you're the same Ghana. So let me show you. Me first say our personal BBT if you have
political, strictly political.
So yeah, me first our BB etia because the way I no see canon we even crowd time for crampo, we yes our crampo to time for. So we yes our crowd to time for. And now say jealousy or say the numbers are very good. People are watching her. So on the mission, people are watching her, people are involved. I broach for no to me crampo ni omwa kama say where the a whole different constituency to join community, let's build on it. Those days, not time or they say online in your basso. One more take advantage, they are way ahead. Still up saw your like in the old baby 10 years, 15 years ago. Send a number city and sign up saw you now. Ube catchery. And your master. So on the mission 90. I don't know why. And I said what motivated them to say it. And I don't want to think Sebia or more management and Sebi. I didn't know Musro. On management, the bit me, I catch the best sa papa nano, minim ni din kra. Or the best nano say on the kawa wanting. What I say, or mom to show you now, minimum bia. But air time, I was the air time. Say, even cross and gapia or nye celebrity, and also one nye such a popular person. And Castella, you should not do it to your colleague. Airtime. So on the mission, I mean personally, me first say airtime. And So he say Obaso will be reacting so someone say obi friend kwa break on for. So guys all reacting and don't say a whole different thing. Because Sabio who you much as the fact that we are senior or doesn't mean anything. Also on the platform. And she can attack you back. Mm-hmm. So meaning it looks like say it's sounding like as if they are motivated. And I say that. Yeah, from Muma. Don't know high minimum the people can was and deba. Or high and part, you know. Yeah. It's very, very unfortunate. That is what I see. And this day and age, all the main Argentina or the saying online the big online state pre viewership. Argentina off. Don't online, they should turn it off. What do I say? Fox, your friend is saying, radio, TV. Why do they engage online?
Yeah.
One of those cases will be your friend say Facebook. Facebook no here and you're online. They're not the advertise. It should be now kasa away. Because you know where the world is. Advertisement is. So on the mission, Yankasa CNN and the Wosika, Mark Zuckerberg and Wosika. Why online? Why people are advertising? It's management also on Inkrofo way. Kasa either said they don't know what they are talking about, and I said they are not in step with what is going on right now. If we are seeing in our system. Inti mekakra mekano ni wo kekekra ma omo dan ye di mi dem e ma ni wo mo mom de omo titi onya na e ma ni wo mom. I hope say management best step in, because if you have to start so fire backer, that would be a big confusion in that radio station. Just imagine. So on the mission. So no, so Onyamresa or started so fire.
Yeah, she's very capable of.
Oh yes. So that's what we'll say.
Sound the crowd in my small kind was say, sound in the crowd yet.
Say sounding yeah, complaining, say sounding yet. What I say? Say sounding yeah was sound no munya hu bibi and munya what I said, then they fix it. But I was saying never sound in China normal, yes, sir. They just don't like the girl. That's all. So I know. The numbers here so good. Or pass up man for big so the numbers amount for are interacting with her and she's firing and she's doing this instead of encouraging her. No, more. It's making it jealous, but it's making it look like me are jealous. So on the mission, but for Abe, that's it.
Okay, all right. Yes, that's it. And so I guess it was a very inappropriate discussion at the point and the medium when you see, I say they were maybe I should show much and they needed an avenue to out it. And by his car what strategy. Yeah, building station. When we were viewing where you were, you saw our tablet here. Say, who be issue and Susie, a Wabaya, one obey introduce.
Baumia now see if feeding program, Montana.
This year, it's your show one. My concern was it affecting her numbers? But if it's not, then what again do you want? Her being there physically, and then what difference that is? But anyway, interestingly, they didn't get any good reviews, which I'm very I was very impressed about the way Ghanaians can decipher through some of these things. Like all the reviews were like totally negative. Jealous. Now Next conference, so this week here, most last week, na say Abayo Bia, oye sinitweni Nigeria, why wedding. Now, it's not just about the wedding. Moment I hear videos in Kaka, and then I would like to touch out on certain things about the wedding. I may get home. Now, yeah, sure, Obi, I didn't show.
Right here. Come on. Show them what you got, girl. Oh, have you charged your phone? Have you charged your phone? Now me and you they go this wedding live and direct. You understand? Keep it locked down. My story is going to be lit today. Wow. Trauma like you never seen. It's our wedding, wedding that the whole world has attended. Don't go and charge your phone. Plug. Chinedu, plug your phone. Amaka, go and plug your phone.
I know you're too cool for this. I know you're too big for this. Tell me where you wanna be. I know.
Golibe, your mama born you well. Golibe, yo. What a Golibe, Ogabama, Golibe. Na mama you musilike. Golibe, yo. Masinachi. Baby, get me something, and I can't know what I'm.
You will shut down. Did we not say? I told you I'm going to show you. Oh, turn your gorgeous face this way, Joe. That's all. Come towards the. I told you people, we must hear words. If they refuse to hear words, they are on their own. I told you people, we're going to shut down. Oh, I told you people, yeah. Let's shut down Owerri. Let's just shut down. Rita is somewhere. Right now, all we know is that we have made her a wife. Yes. I told you people, I'll shut down Owerri. I'm not joking. I told you. See, gorgeousness not get to sentence. This is life. Holiday to Mozambique. Well, let me go to Mozambique. Take a girl out your way. Girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a magnet. She wanna roll with the man, then when I drop, you know it's an anthem. Oof. Girl, you wanna play with the big playboy like what you do? Pick up your
See, I'm one with Java, that's one let's hey, one with us a copper sound, one with Java, hey, let me go say let's hey, one with us a copper sound,
Okay, yeah, friends, yeah, to me, any video anyway, but I mean, just the essence of what is going on. Rita Dominic, is one of the veteran actors ever Nigerian cinematography industry, and she turned, I think, see, already 47 this year, either 46 or 47, and I feel no worried for the first time. And my question is that do you guys think it's a marriage within celebrity status, a big issue? And I say it was, I mean, do you guys think say she waited for too long? And yeah, na stressing for out for no reason. Also,
I think so.
Okay, my mom from second one in county, every man attack with two now.
Okay.
Also, my observation, and they say, you see all these Nigerian celebrities female celebrities they came to support. Is it possible to have such gathering in Ghana if one of our own was getting married? Are we sure we can get that kind of gathering drama beer in CRC? So far, minimum just CRC and menti there. But so far, everybody seemed to be happy, and I have not heard any dramatic. I can just imagine events here. If you're sure about how drama BNC, I don't know. But okay, Chrissy,
all right. It's first,
mm-hmm.
At the age of 47,
Mm-hmm.
marriage is not a crime.
Mm.
Yeah, say, bia na wahwehwe ma ana say you unnim the ntia ema afe na oware no, but don't say in the African community no yama aware no aye something na sisia no obi di 25 and 26 kra no worry ana okuku ne ho. Entiminim say the pressure of the, because enkawe enye big deal, but any age, anyhow popular she is. Na afena or worry no. So and then ama ye can was be breeze, I know. But in Kenny say yes, sir. And then comes down to the fact say in our community, ye fa our say the ultimate blessing for a woman. Say oba nya wiase ni oma nyina na se on worry mpa. Sa oba no ye mfa buo kra mani peace. So on more cry say or way on worry. And I have examples and examples and examples. It be more like regret it. And the opportunity be a buyer for them to get married. Omanye afi a no omote woman no musa o my way. And yet too much of a big deal. Yes, Rita Dominic, you know TV swatch it. And the age near that there no, I'm say we should all be happy for her. And that brings me to your second question. Say celebrities are gather buy we saw everybody smile. Hey, abe enyo obiara na uhu say obi a wosre wo ho no and then near jama Rita.
Fact.
Obi wo ho no o ba say obesre no say
Fact.
ye behwe bi. So near who said ye watch at the age of 47 I feel that worry no. It would seem say okay, we are all here to support, but some people are actually there to ridicule her. Say, what were you doing all this while? Any other idea? Going back to Ghana to say, can we have a gathering like this? I think say yeah, it's possible, but that kind of obi won my say oh nyina di e wade na se and I think say it's a possibility. Say celebrities be to me back out in full support of another celebrity or worry any other day Ghana without any confusion and I say fights be near the idea event na say in particular, but within people in themselves ebia na obi wo some kind of reservation be na say bibia no onyina di ewo ho enkyere emobia right.
Okay, all right, thank you. Father Marcus.
Well, I'm so my side with Philly Mommy. I think that she waited till when she was ready. I don't think that the right man and I said the right person. Maybe because definitely will date now. To buy the one who date when you're right and she just waited for the right time because Obia what the opposite. Obi o mo pese onya ne ho bibie wi ansa walae. Obi so pese bia obo ne bro pese obo wi ohun so okay right now no minya me ware a me pese me pia me mpie biom. Those kind of bachelor's life no or bachelor life no. On pese obe lead or ware a on pese ne yankofo beba o yenko ha yenye senti obedi na agro no nyina ewie nti o ware na wa settle down a onko baby nti obi a woni reason or the wire in term and also or the wire late na metuma aka say ne de no ohwa maybe this is the right time and so wire no ye fe obi a me sure say mbema beba no panche nye say onyo obi no wire no ebi obiso onya abotre na o siesie ne ho ye o make sure say onya de okọ wire na nda onam ha o chiro onam ha bia okotwa movie na ene so the problem beba who say those are idea eyema ehaw adwen no wunya be popular kakrepe wo bibia wo ye bia ya asem o me fa say that time na o woni peak na o twa video si na o ware an ke bi kura nka ebegu ntem ana ke bi kura egu because obekwekutwa movie o kutwa yi obi betar ne to obi bet off na no na be ma no su hu a obe feel den nti be ma ene na eden tawantawa ba ware mu no but right now na be craft from here going on I need to play that active role in you the movie industry nti or you free but time or only peak now up say or your fame up so make money and sana no that time they all kwana jo kra obekọ to say one go stay overnight e be ya 2 weeks be wo baby a obekọ so that time no wa wire a wo ya sure say nere anani kun asem na obeka wo tu pie dodo ti say say nke wo fi wo kwekutwa movie and then wo kwa e bia mama beta na mama beta into wait she just waited for the right period. I don't think for the right man the right period no take warranty anyway. And the second one no we are yet to see it with ladies in Ghana. But me sure say mbema no wire mbema ta kopa because the mbema na ya emfa ho ye kwa ye de ba ko pe na we etim ye kwa akogye ni na yakọ but the man work over mpabo a wo share wo make up na yi na what the problems ba nti mi share dey hu bi but time say mbema side dey ya wotu boy my kese kakra na say bia wo ye Kumasi say it was very big and people nkofo not because of maybe our celebrities per se, but sika crowd and beba. So that's all I will say. We are yet to see one in Ghana. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Captain Vim, Vim gentleman. Say Vim lady. It's only a Vim gentleman. I graduated. It was that one. It wasn't
The winner of African Most Beautiful 2021 is Christelle. $3,000 prize money. Finally, she gets to walk away with a car.
Yes, Miss Congo wore the crown last year. That's right, it's a new day and the search is on. Who wears the crown of the second edition of Ambusa African Most Beautiful USA? The time is now. Ladies, are you ready? Are you between the ages of 18 and 28? Then you have a chance if you think you qualify to be the most eloquent, beautiful, and what have you for this coming up African Most Beautiful USA. Because the search is on. Do you want to drive in your own beautiful car and also a fully paid vacation? Not forgetting more outstanding cash prizes. Then your chance is now. Register now. To register, visit www.ambusa.org. Remember, you gotta be a proud African lady living in the state to qualify. By kind courtesy of Abufram Area Foundation. African Most Beautiful USA, you know you are the one. Ambusa African Most Beautiful USA. Audition ends on Sunday, 1st of May.
Okay, short announcement. A big event is coming up. We'll give you more details. Serwaa and Mamwa, maybe so bit very full. You are not qualified. Araba Anna Mensa, you are very, very, very not qualified. If you are Usua, very, very, very not qualified. Why you? Mami Petreva Jackson, don't even try. Queen Mother Crobia, the Yain himself, on all chairperson. Every event, Nasi. Akusia Ata Obapa, don't even try. Kukwa, don't even think about it. Yes, more had in himself when you are qualify into no Yatiasi. Nemuno, Sanyambia Unimu Bia. Melvin will forget you. So when you will be all within the ages of 18 and 28, I'll be part Chobe, but what they are now man call AMB USA. AMB USA. Mami Obwa Philima Obwa Pa Obwa. You cannot.
Now, Papa, oh yeah, auditioning in live already. So I say.
No, me here me here be with you one time because me nyaho cry more there's some people everybody or try a mamu na ma will disqualify instantly because she's not qualified. For is 18. Obakwa ID 20. Obakwa ID 20. How can you be 18? And so me patcho so when will be between the ages of 18 and 28. But what the man call Ambusa and I say AMB USA. Now they wash like I don't know you. Massa. Oh, if you hear me. Bagus. And you for Gasao. And you got some papa. I got to me use to filter.
Oh, none of you.
Yeah, none of you too. That's why I disqualified you. That's why I disqualified it.
Dominic need type in the
Dominic, yeah. That's why I have to disqualify. None of you too much. Imagine here on stage. Or what can come for a judge sitting here. What was it to I want to come for a judge sitting here. I could be again. And so, it was for we have a little bit of an emergency. In when him say show normally a quite one hobby, but I just got a little notification said there's a little bit of an emergency. Unfortunately, we have to bring the show to an abrupt close, and for to be able to attend to some quick emergency. And you know, you see her for now. You better also next week. And that's it next week. Nyame edomien na yetim kom na wenkum ya. Ba means meti enka before I be kono mema Father Bacchus ne kwesi capito names or hostel there. But Father Bacchus may 30-second submission for the night.
I think it's been a very good show, and me take a Vim Lady, no. I think it says I won't be with Jumim na BB Kosona address it internally. One kasa monka and son I even called the management how they are called, not to bring it on air to discuss it. Only pani ni ho all kanasem, which is so bad. Conflict resolution, no, they will name what's a man. That's all I will say, Papa. And also, Ochna said, "Bibi, okay, anyway."
Oh yeah, more ben Georgia, Mpotemuno, Miss Moko representing my yes, more ben Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia areas. Yenya ba ako Akusia Williams, yeni na yi. More ben Georgia, Lawrenceville, Mpotemuno, more modiana. Monko encourage and my and I say ebia wo bibi kakra so pesa wo de ma to support so wo me na ma obetumi afre wo capital na mo obi a wo na ma bia obetumi afre na kakra wo pesa wo de support so wo de support mo ma yenye na nye fefe ti se ne de bia mo ye no back stands for reminding me Wezi
I'm say what I was saying is you better take for you now say I'm joining ye no you don't say and going back to president in sense no again the security of the president has to be an important issue for the country and you know national security no I was say almost structure ye to be able to filter people that get close to the most important person in Ghana. And no Vim Lady issue it's a big shame. It's a big shame. Say, as a colleague, no, ordinary member na radio. So now we're discussing this, and you know, I will say, me dear, to me, no, a politically motivated, will be a chassis, or wapi bibia more, yes, no, and it should stop. I will say management, it to me bemu. Na to me stop is hard because show na lady no no it's a very good show in na no be any other there and I think say I'll end it here now aside the tea for us to be share next week
okay yeah that's me Vim gentleman so wada okay ebusafo nti ye de besi ha nyame nka mo ho na adichipa enti good night